Good morning, lovelies. I hope you are keeping safe and well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who I haven't met before, I'm Emma Ryder, psychic medium and divine channeler, and this is the daily twin flame read. Okay, just a little bit of admin before I begin. I do believe time is fluid, and you will find the guidance which is right for you when you need to know it. So trust in divine timing, whether it's today or in 6 months' time. Okay, lovelies. I also, as a rule, tend to read where the divine masculine is at and the message is coming through from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. I do understand I have a lot of divine masculines watching me, and I'm not for 1 second saying it is all a one-sided or all the same for everybody. If you feel drawn, please switch the DM for the DF. It is absolutely fine to do so. Listen to your heart and go with what resonates with you. Okay. Now, before I start recording, I'm hearing the guidance which is coming through. And today I'm like, mirror, mirror on the wall. That is what I keep hearing. And it's very interesting because your twin is your mirror. And even if you're not going through the exact same thing at the same time, you'll both have similar insecurities. You'll have both had a theme running through the stuff which you've had to deal with in the past. And your twin is your mirror. So when you're feeling insecure or you're doubting this journey, remember that they will be feeling the same at some point too. It's not all one-sided. It's not all the same. Everybody, no one party is totally fully okay and the other party isn't. It feels very much like, I almost want to say, it's really important to try, if you're being triggered, why are you being triggered? What are they triggering within you which you haven't healed? Because they will be going through similar, okay? It feels very important to recognize that your twin is your mirror today. And if I can get the cards out of the deck, out of the pack, and in that theme, I'm going to use the Mirror Truth cards today. Okay, there's definitely a mirror theme. It's, I don't know, it feels like a funny energy today because it feels very much like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm questioning how I feel to how you feel, and I'm questioning, I just feel very much like the divine masculine is in a self-doubt energy today where they're trying to figure it out. They're not got very good self-esteem. They are looking in the mirror trying to figure out life and what the hell, trying to see their truth, but actually they can only see their truth if they dig within their heart. But at the minute they are looking in the mirror and trying to figure it out. I do feel like there is some, not doubts about the connection, not doubts about the feelings for you. It feels very much doubts about themselves. Are they worthy? Why would you want them? They're questioning themselves and questioning any insecurities they've had in the past. And it feels very, they've got to work through this themselves. But if you feel drawn to, you could send a little bit of support, whether it's telepathically or whether you're like in communication, because I know some of you are, because there's definitely an upward turn with a lot of communication and people coming into union at the moment. And it makes me so happy when I get the messages every single day. But you could send that little bit of support, remembering you felt that insecure way too. It's not just them that's feeling that way. You have felt or do feel that as well at some point. So they're just having that little bit of need support day. You obviously don't have to send the support, but I know you will, because you are in love with them and you want to support them, you want to help them move forward. And they will. They're just having that doubtful day, and it feels very just, yeah. We've got the snake card. And so these doubts are coming from people in the past. I do believe people have pulled them down and not made them very confident within themselves. But they are overcoming that. I feel like there's this tug of war within their heart, okay? They're having this inner battle with themselves, but they are moving forward from that. They are pulling themselves forwards, but it is a bit of tug of war within their heart today. And then we've got the stars and the sun card, which is the night and day, if you read it like that. And I know they're both positive cards, but I do believe that is sort of describing this darker place. Not well, it is negative, but I want to say darker place because it explains the stars. Darker place and then happier place, and they're sort of very in between, a bit of both today, coming back into trying to lift their energies back up and actually believe in themselves. But they are like sort of revisiting places and people whom have pulled them down, karmic energies of some description, situations which have made themselves question themselves. And they will come through this, but it feels very, it's just where they're at today. And it's funny, and then we've got two flowers. They're like coming out in pairs. Then we've got flowers and lilies. Okay. And I suppose they're coming out in pairs because we're looking in the mirror, and there's always two of you when you look in the mirror, isn't there? So we've got the stars and the sun, and then we've got two sets of flowers. And what I'm seeing as I look at those cards is like flowers in bud, and that is where they're hiding at the minute. But they're coming out of this doubtful energy, and they are going to open up and flower. They're going to flourish, and when they're feeling confident and happy and more worthy of what they're heading towards, your union, that is when new beginnings will start, the next chapter, the next book in your journey together. We've got the letter card, and I would say that signifies communication. And it's also a bit of a sign for me as well, because I really felt like I want to be writing letters this last week. I want to be going back to the old-fashioned times. I want to be connecting on pen and paper, sort of putting that more emotion in, more than just a hi, how are you text. And whether that's to your twin or anybody, I'm just feeling very much like I want to connect the old-fashioned way with people at the moment. I used to do a lot of letter writing, so that was maybe why, but I really do feel like if that is what you've been feeling drawn to, even if you write a letter to get your emotions out and sort of give it to the universe to send, you don't have to physically send it. I do feel there is communication coming through with a letter anyway. On the physical, I want to say, but many of you might be getting these love letters from telepathically as well, which is, I'm having a load of deja vus with this card, because yesterday I was writing sort of my YouTube plan for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and I really felt like I wanted to channel love letters from each person within a twin, like within your divine masculine or from the divine feminine. So maybe it's a sign for me I'm on the right track as well. But I still do believe that there's letters coming, physical communication coming for many of you. Okay. And those new beginnings. And then we've got the bird card, birds. And that eagle is like reaching new heights. And your journey is reaching new heights. You are forging forwards. You are aligning. You are growing as people. And your journey is reaching new heights. And then we've got... Then we've got the lady and the cross. Okay. And I really do feel like... I want to see the next card. Then we've got the mice card, which is two people kissing, by the way. Two together. But the lady card, I feel very much like that's sort of your divine masculine looking up to you. It almost feels like the cross is this sign of like a spiritual marriage with the lady, and the divine masculine is like viewing you like looking up to you like people look up to the church, like standing you on a pedestal and dreaming about you and thinking about you. And yeah, it does feel like that spiritual wedding on them two cards. And then the mice card, I do believe, is the union card of the coming together in this deck. Okay. Very like, they might be like, I want to say they're like very small, quiet individuals, but well, they're actually mirroring each other there as well. So that is the truth of this reading, isn't it? It's like where we began, looking in the mirror and doubting, but realizing you are a pair, you are mirrors of each other, and you will have both felt the same at some point in this journey. But you are moving forward and you are coming together, and you both look up to each other, and you are in spiritual, energetic union already. And it's only a matter of time before that becomes a physical union. It feels a very like, not a lower energy, a very calm and sort of contemplation energy today. It's quite interesting. But go deep within today and just realize those moments where you're mirroring each other and why you get those triggers. And your divine masculine is coming out of this worry and self-doubt energy. He will come out of it. He will move forwards from it. Okay, lovelies. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous day. Please do like and comment on the video if you feel drawn. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I truly do appreciate each and every single person who supports the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. Namaste. Bye.